we are at level 0 right now. I want everyone to take about 30 seconds and look at this word. I know some of you are already saying it, but this is a silent time, about 30 seconds to look at the word and decide what you think it is and what you think it means. And if you don't know, it's okay. That's what today's lesson's about. Give me a thumbs up when you think you're ready. Turn to an elbow buddy and tell them what you think this word means. Raise your hand if you would like to share what you think it means. Mikey?
Can I say the word here?
Mm-hmm.
Scarcity, I think, is people who scare each other in the city.
Okay, so you think it might be people who scare each other in the city? I can see where you would pull that. Azri, what do you think it is?
I think scarcity
So she thinks scarcity is when there's not a lot left of something. Ashley, what do you think it is?
it's very few of something, and like a certain place it's running low, and it's hard to find. It's harder to find.
Okay, so something that's hard to find. One more, Elliot.
I think the word is scarcity. And it's a city where people go and they have too much scars.
Okay, so somewhere you might go if you have scars. Okay. So scarcity is not having enough of something to satisfy everyone's wants. So let's say this together. Scarcity is not having enough of something to satisfy everyone's wants. So some of you all were right on target, but I can see where we pulled out a scary city or a scar city, but it means not having enough of something to satisfy everyone's wants. So we're going to look down here. You can see that how many kids are there?
4.
And how many suckers are there? 3. So this is an example of scarcity. So you see this kid with the sad face?
Yeah.
That means she's not going to get one because there's only 3 and 4 of them. We'll look at another example. So Sophia brings treats to school for her birthday. She brings 8 chocolate cupcakes and 8 vanilla cupcakes. 10 children want chocolate and 6 want vanilla. So who can raise their hand and tell me why this is an example of scarcity? Brayden?
Because there's not enough for everyone's wants.
So there's not enough for everyone's wants. So what do most people want? Kendall?
Most people want chocolate, but Sophie only brought 8 chocolate cupcakes. So
And how many people wanted chocolate?
10.
10. So that is scarcity. And what is scarcity?
Something that doesn't meet everyone's needs.
So there's not enough things that make to meet everyone's wants. So 8 wanted chocolate. There were only 8. So what would be the solution here? What's going to have to happen? Mikey.
She's going to have to make 2 more chocolate cupcakes.
So she might have to run home and make 2 more. But what if she doesn't have time to go home and make 2 more?
You don't get it.
So no, they might not get them. What would be another option?
If she's magic, she can turn 2 of the vanilla cupcakes into.
Okay, and if she's not magic and she doesn't have time to run home, what is she going to do? Maddie?
She's going to probably just say that there's not enough chocolate, so they make one.
Yeah, so she might tell them, oh, there's not enough chocolate. You're going to have to get vanilla. There will be one more option.
Maybe she could teleport home.
She can't do any of that. She can't teleport Aaron.
Maybe some of the kids won't get a cupcake.
Or someone just won't get one. So our practical, because she doesn't have time to go home, she can't teleport, she She's not magic. So her options are either a student who wants a chocolate cupcake is going to get a vanilla, or the student just won't. If they don't like vanilla, they just won't get one at all. So let's move on to another example. At Harmony's birthday party, all of the guests want balloons. Use the magic pin to circle the picture that shows scarcity at her party. Make sure this works. Oh. Here we go. So do I have a volunteer? I'm looking for someone who is sitting. I have all volunteers that wants to circle it. Let's do Braden Gibbons. You can circle which picture shows scarcity at her birthday party. All right, so we have a scarcity of what?
Balloons.
Balloons. Why? How do you know that?
Because there's 10 people, and there's 5 in each of them, and there's only 4 balloons, and that one is 5 balloons. And there's 9 balloons, but there's 10.
Okay, so what if these were 2 separate birthday parties? This is her birthday party, or this is her birthday party. So instead of all 10, it's either 5 kids at her birthday party and 5 balloons, or 5 kids at her birthday party and 4 balloons. So why is that a problem?
Because if that was her birthday, she would only have 4 balloons, and there would only be 5 people.
Yeah. So if this was her birthday party, she would have enough. Okay, thank you very much, Braden. So what would be our options here? So if this is her birthday party, she has enough balloons. So that wasn't scarcity, but because there are only 4 balloons and 5 kids, this was. So what's our solution, Mikey?
Pop one and have 8, and then one kid share with another kid.
So pop one and let a kid share. Okay. What's another option? So this is her birthday party that we're looking at with 4 balloons and 5 kids. What are we gonna have to do, May?
Somebody might just not have to sacrifice not getting a
So
balloon.
someone just might not get a balloon. All right.
Eat a balloon.
So let's erase this and we'll go to our next one. Dakota wants to buy an iPod. He gets $50 for his birthday. Use the magic pin to show which the scarcity problem is. So only one of these shows scarcity. So which one is it? Take a second and look and decide. And if you think you know, give me a thumbs up and I will pick on one of you all to come up and share. All right, Aaron, you want to circle the one that shows scarcity.
It's the one right here.
There you go. All right, why does this show scarcity?
Because that one, this is more money, and it's more than $50.
So what is scarce in this situation? What are we low on? What do we not have enough of? Maddie? Money. So the problem with scarcity is money. So what's his option? Mikey?
Maybe he could go back home and ask them.
So he could go ask someone for more money? London?
Or he could just get the one that costs 50.
He's just going to have to sacrifice and get the one that costs 50. Did someone else have a different solution that they thought, Kendall?
Maybe since he didn't have much money for one earring circle, he would just have to get the 50 because that's all he has. Like, he can't get the 100 one.
Right, so he's not going to be able to get this one. He doesn't have the money he needs for this one, so he is going to have to settle for this one. We'll look at another example. So you might say, okay, so here's our next scenario. Green and red apples are being served for lunch. 4 kids want red apples and 2 kids want green apples. Circle the picture that shows a scarcity problem. So these are 2 separate lunchrooms, so they're not all added together. So this would be one lunchroom, this would be another lunchroom. Which lunchroom has a scarcity problem? Mikey? Can you scoot back here and let it through? Thank you. All right, Mikey, why is this a scarcity problem?
Because there are 4 they needed 4 red apples and 2 green apples.
Okay, so what's scarce in this situation? What are we low on? Melissa?
Red apple.
We are low on red apples, so what's the solution? What are we going to have to do? May?
Somebody might just have to get a green apple.
Somebody might have to get a green apple or different hands. Lily?
Go to Heather's school.
Might have to go to a different school, or in a real life situation, what would we do, Elliot?
Buy a different fruit.
Might get something different completely, or Kendall?
Or you might just not get the apple. Like if you don't like the red, you have to sacrifice something.
So you might just go without.
Alright. Unless if there's something.
I missed the line. Thank you. That's okay. If there's a little bit of line, that's okay. So Faith earned $15. She wants to buy a doll and a board game. Use the magic pen to circle the picture that shows a scarcity problem. So over here we have a doll for $10 and a board game for $10. Over here there's a doll for $10 and a game for $5. These are two separate situations. Which one would show a scarcity problem? Max. Let's let Max through. There you go. Okay. So are both of these scarcity problems?
No, I'm just saying that this one is more than that.
Uh-huh.
And so that shows scarcity right there.
Okay, so this one shows scarcity. Why? What's our issue?
This is only $5, but this is 5 more.
Okay, so which one is Faith going to have to get? Because these come together, so you're either going to get the package deal of this doll and board game or this doll and board game. So which one is she going to have to get?
Probably this one.
This one. Why? What would she be scarce on for that one?
She has $15, but I'm at 20. And so she has to get this one instead. It's the same.
Okay. So, but you might go to Walmart and find this for $5 and go to Target and find that one for $10. Can that happen sometimes? Be the same thing but more expensive? So this is our scarcity problem. Thank you so much, Matt. So what we are going to do now, because you all have been so good about listening and talking about scarcity, I have Jolly Rancher suckers for all of you. And so what you're going to do, but everyone needs to stay quiet, what we're going to do is everyone is going to go back to their desk. Don't move until I've told you. I'm going to put a Post-it note on your desk. I'm going to come around and give you one Post-it note. I want you to write your name and the flavor you want. The 4 flavors, I'll write them on the board. Excuse me. And so there will be cherry, watermelon, green apple. I'm going to put GA for space. So green apple and pink lemonade. So those are your 4 options. So this is a reward for how good you guys have done on the carpet up here. But I need everyone to stay silent. When you go to your desk, wait for me patiently to come give you a Post-it note. And then say at level 0. And then I will call table groups to come up and put your Post-it note in bar graph style from the flavor that you want. Azra, did you have a question? This is a reward for how good you guys are being.
It actually might if there's...
We never know. Okay, I'm waiting for everyone to get silent to let tables go back. If you are in group 1, you